Hi, I'm Brad Sugars, the chairman and founder here at Action Coach. And of course, what we want to look at here is how to make more money in your business. Now, whether that's more sales or more bottom line profit, whether it's repeat business, doesn't matter. What we're going to look at here is the formula for making more money in a business. How do we multiply the profitability? Not just add to it, but multiply the profitability of your business. Hopefully you've got a pen and paper to take some notes. And if I can give you a simple example, Ferdinand Porsche built the first Porsche automobile off of the chassis of a Karmann Ghia, a VW. Now, the reason that's important is to understand this chassis is in every business. But how you use the chassis and whether you drive fast or slow or build a high-performing business or a low-performing business depends on how well you use this chassis. And of course, we've got to know a number. So let's take a look at the formula. It's called my 5 ways to grow a business. You'll see why in just a moment. Start out at the top with leads or prospects, potential customers. Now, how many of those you get per day or per week or per month is something you've got to know. Now, how many different ways you get them is very important. You see, a growth business will have 7 to 10 strategies for getting new leads. A survival business will have 1 to 3 strategies for getting new leads. Most of the time when I first meet a business owner, they've got 1 or 2 strategies for getting new business, but they don't have 7 to 10. They haven't learned about the other areas. We've got to work on your lead generation. First thing you've got to do is test it, know the number of how you're getting and where they're coming from. But lead generation is then multiplied by your conversion rate. So let's imagine you had 10 people call your business today or walk into your store and 2 of them purchased. Well, your conversion rate is 2 out of 10 or 20%. But when it comes to conversion rate, just simply, do you even know your conversion rate? Most business owners will have a guess at it, and they'll say to me, oh, Brad, we're pretty good at that. We sell, 60 or 70% of people that contact us. And the reality is whatever your guess is, it's going to be half of that. Now, if you already are measuring it, fantastic, but how many strategies are you using to grow the conversion rate? Now, the reason we want these 2 numbers is because that then leads to our number of customers. So leads by conversion equals number of customers. And we've got to know that number. Now, funnily enough, number of customers is the result of the first 2. But most business owners come to me saying, oh, I need more customers. No. You need more leads and you need a better conversion rate. That will get you more customers. Now, once we've got the customer numbers, then it's look at repeat business, our number of transactions. How often does someone actually buy from you in your business? Are they coming back every week, every month, twice a year, 10 times a year? Do they come in once and you never ever see them again? These are the things that we've got to look at. Again, repeat business is one of the fastest ways to grow a business, but most business owners don't even send out a thank you card or don't even have a database of all of their past customers' names, addresses, emails, and phone numbers. You've got to build that database and you've got to work the database to ask them back in ways that add value to them, in ways that keep communicating, and they want to come back and buy more from you. The simplest example I can give, see, when I moved here, I went to a steakhouse and it became my favorite steakhouse. Not because it was that much better than everywhere else, but because 2 days in, after I'd been there the first time, I get a handwritten note in the post. Dear Mr. Sugars, thanks so much for buying from us. We'd love to see you back again soon. Really enjoyed taking care of you and your friends and family. Yours faithfully, your waiter, Phil. Like, my waiter sent me a thank you note. When does that happen in business today? Simple things. Invite people back. You've got to build your number of transactions. You've got to build your repeat business. Once we've got the number of transactions down, then we've got to look at the average sale. Now, your average sale is how much on average does someone spend every time they come into your business. Again, some will spend $5, some will spend $500. It might be euros, pounds, won, wherever you are in the world that's watching this. The point behind it, though, is really simple. When you know your average and you start working strategies to boost that average, if you've got 10 transactions a day and you can add 10% to each of those transactions, that adds up to a massive difference in the bottom line over the course of a day, week, month, and year. McDonald's teaches you this one. You go and buy a burger and they say, would you like fries with that? Why do they do that? Because a percentage of people every single day add on the extra $1 to buy the fries, and therefore it adds to their bottom line. It's not rocket science, gang, but it is a methodology and a systematic method. And you'll see by my formula that it's very clear how we grow companies. So leads by conversion equals number of customers. Customers multiplied by transactions by average sale gives you your total revenues or total sales, or if you're in the UK, total turnover of the business, okay? That's what we're looking at here. Now, again, it's the end result of those other 4 items. Now, your total revenues has then got to be multiplied by your margins. Margins is a very important area, and marketing impacts margins, accounting impacts margins. There's so many different areas that impact it. The formula works real simple. So revenues multiplied by margin equals your take-home profit. Now notice the three of them here that have equals in front of them: customers, revenues, and profitability. Fortunately or unfortunately, they're the three things most business owners want to grow, but you've got to grow the other five first. You see, leads, conversion, transactions, average sale, and margins, they're the five areas you want to measure, because they are the indicators that lead to that bottom line profit. And if we can influence each of those small areas by just a little bit, we can have a massive increase on the bottom line. It multiplies out. So follow through with the work. Learn your numbers in your business. Watch more of the videos here, download the handouts, do the work, make sure you get to know everything there is to know about growing the bottom line of your business. Take care, get to work, keep growing the business, and add to that bottom line of your business.